floor work of the Paranormal Ghost Society. This is called the Kentucky Consolidated Gold Mining Company. It was formed in 1853. Hard rock mining was beginning in the craggy Sierra Buttes. This is according to the pamphlet above Sierra City. In the early 1860s, the company built a 5-stamp mill to crush the ore. Then it was expanded to 10 stamps in 1888. I was wrong. I had another history. Someone gave me a piece of history saying it was a 40-stamp mill, but you can clearly see it's not. After it was expanded in 1888, the mine was abandoned in turn of the century. Sometime later reopened by Emil Loeffler and his son Adolf of Sierra City. They rebuilt the existing stamp mill during the 1920s using salvage material and equipment dating back to the 1860s and 1880s, the boom years. The mine last worked in 1953 and the stamps still work today. So let's go take a look at the mill. Just walk around, a lot of remnants of the past. You could hear 10 1,000-pound stamps crushing gold veined quartz from the town site itself. This was one of the, well, here's a bat chart. Look at this. 2 types of bats. The Kentucky, what kind of bats are these? Big-eared bats? They must fly in through the open windows, I'm guessing. Let's go up here. I want to take some pictures of the bridge. It is phenomenal. There's the Bigelow House. That's the museum. Come on, guys. You could take as many pics as you want. This is beautiful, isn't it? There's a water cannon for hydraulic mining. Two times a day, I guess, they run their stamps when this is open. It does not open till spring. They consider it winter here, even though spring's a week away. There's no snow, so they might as well open it. I'd be willing to make a donation if they would let us into the museum. It's only $1. I'd be glad to give them a little bit of money. I don't mind giving my money to museums to keep places operating. Wow, there's an old water tank. I gave you a breakdown of the history. This was a pretty prosperous mine and mill. They could actually mine, the Kentucky mine could pull ore from within its depths. And then you see this, there's a bridge up here. The bridge, these must be miner cabins, but the bridge, they would roll the ore carts into the mill and the stamps would crush them. And this water tank has water dripping in it. And there's equipment here. It's beautiful. You could have a picnic. There's an amphitheater. Look at the amphitheater. Let me show you guys this. In addition to the old fencing. Look at that. This is a nice place. And I'm glad that I learned about it and found it. Here's minecart tracks. Check this out. Old machinery. I gotta get some photos of myself. I have to. This is just unbelievable. We will come back and investigate this location, but for now, I'm going to put the Kentucky Mill and Mine on my website in a separate album and video, just so you can see what's to come in the future. We will investigate that mill, and I bet you, it's haunted. Look at that. There's the Sierra Buttes. Amazing. Check us out, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. I just want to show everybody, this is what a miner's cabin looked like in the later 1800s. You had your stove, your table, your single bed, and then you had a couple cupboards, a table, a dresser for your clothes. Sorry about that, there's some wood right here. An old lantern. This is what a miner's cabin will look like. Hardwood floors. Dishpan. Little stool to sit on. It's the real deal, man. This is what it's all about. It's very cold. Seems to retain, there's no insulation, so seems to retain the cool air all day from the mountains. So it might be a pretty comfortable situation in the summertime. Cools down in the mountains, but I just wanted to show you what a real miner's cabin looked like. And this here, apparently, the mine, you can see, I'll show you real quick. The mine went back here, and the gears and the tracks would lead into here, and the mine went up in the hillside. The mine went into the Sierra Buttes. The ore came out, is brought over to the mill, and then crushed. The stamps would crush them. And like I said in the town, I said there was 40. Somebody wrote a news article wrong that I read off of. It's only 10. But still, 10 stamps. You can see some old hydraulic mining equipment up there too. I'm sure in these hills and the woods there's plenty of artifacts like this. Beautiful. Just a beautiful mine, beautiful place. Just want to give you another perspective of what the Kentucky mine is all about and how it operated. We will do an extensive investigation. This is just for the Sierra City web edition and documentary. It all goes together. Like I say, we will do the inside of the mill and the museum and put out its own separate case file eventually. So stay tuned and check us out on YouTube and the Paranormal Ghost Society for further updates this summer. And going into next year, it's a region we're going to work with numerous times. We're going to do a lot of mountain climbing, a lot of Bigfoot expedition, a lot of historic sites just like these.